post-poll violence of that gravity, arson, loot, rape, killings unheard of. We were put to shame before national and global community. I appeal to everyone that democracy is imperiled. Democracy is deeply threatened if the voter does not enjoy this right uninterrupted, unqualified, and fearlessly. That is not the situation here. Post-poll violence never seen since independence at that level. National Human Rights Commission gave a report. That report was given after the Honorable Court directed. And what was the reflection? यहाँ पर कानून का नहीं, शासक का राज है. This is understatement. पश्चिम बंगाल के हालात इतने भयानक और भयावह हैं कि यहाँ कानून की बजाय शासक का राज है और शासक का आतंक है. राज्यपाल की हैसियत से मेरे लिए चिंता या चिंतन का विषय है. मैंने बड़ी कोशिश की, बड़े प्रयास किए कि राज्य की शासन व्यवस्था, राज्य की कार्यपालिका, राज्य के अधिकारीगण संविधान के अनुरूप काम करें, कानून के हिसाब से काम करें. उनके कान पर जूं तक नहीं रेंगी है. सरकारी अधिकारी अपने नियमों को भूल चुके हैं, संवैधानिक मर्यादा को भूल चुके हैं. Their actions are far distanced from constitutional norms and their conduct regulations. They are playing with fire. They are under wrong impression if they think what the man in Rajbhavan can do. It is my duty, my obligation, my constitutional oath to preserve, protect and defend Constitution. What a shame! The leader of the opposition is meted out that ill treatment in spite of High Court directive. And Chief Secretary and DGP don't respond to the call of the governor. Have these officials become low unto themselves? We cannot countenance such kind of a situation. Enough is enough. And I am conveying through media, the ordinary citizen, the media, the watchdog of democracy, if it decides to remain silent, you will be silenced for all over. Your being silenced will be death knell of democracy. I will be failing if I don't express my sentiment. I plead with media. Where is your spine? Where were you during post-poll violence? Why did you not report? I am here in this august assembly. I came here twice to deliver constitutional address under Article 176. There was blackout every time. We have a speaker who is always on rampage. He thinks he has a license to talk anything about the governor. I have asked the speaker number of times to send information to me. I asked information with respect to BSF resolution. He has not sent. Has he become loan to himself? Does he not know Article 168? Governor is number one in legislature. Second is the House. He doesn't figure therein. He doesn't do it. I asked for record where central agency officials were sent for privileges committee. You don't ask him questions. Why doesn't he reply? I will not withstand such kind of indiscretions and constitutional works. The Speaker shall not henceforth black out address of the Governor. If he does it, he will face music of law. He uses language in writing to Raj Bhavan which is shameful to the office. He goes all over, talks totally, factually wrong things. Let me clear to you all, no file is pending with the Governor, either with respect to a bill or with respect to any government recommendation. No file is pending. No file is pending. Media raised a lot of issue with SC/ST bill, commission bill. You raised it. The ruling party went on agitation. What happened to that? Why don't you media reveal it? They have withdrawn it. Because Governor had a valid point. And we had a Speaker who went on tangent. He cannot be allowed to law unto himself. He thinks he is above Governor, above constitutional head. I hope good sense will prevail on him. Every forum he wants to tarnish the image of the Governor, talks things which are absolutely incompatible with his office, factually wrong. He just uses his tongue to say bills are pending with the Governor. I was shocked when our Honorable Speaker talked of a pendency of a bill which had been rejected by the President of India during the regime of my predecessor. And you media people don't make issue of it. I am surprised. We have a Chief Minister. For more than 2 years, the Honorable Chief Minister has not replied to any information under Article 167. Any information. Can this be allowed? The Constitution puts it as a duty. She is duty bound to give information to the Governor. She has not given. On what issues? Pegasus, pandemic, and all. Business, Global Business Summit, Mark Canteen, sports clubs. And I have reports that these are scams. On pandemic purchase, who started the inquiry? Chief Minister herself. She found irregularities in the 2,000 crore pandemic purchase. Where is the report? Where is the report? Media doesn't want it. How can I overstretch myself to respect for you people that you don't ask even these questions? You don't ask questions about Mark Canteen. As Governor, I had authorized expenditure from 1st April 2021. For 45 days before that, Mark Canteen was operational. Money came from where? Who are those guilty persons responsible for diversion of funds? Notice. I plead with you, judge the Governor harshly, but don't grow in an atmosphere where you can't pick up even courage to ask questions to the other side. West Bengal is a state which has highest fear quotient. People are in deep fear. I am sorry I can't share all details with you. But even people holding constitutional positions, are hesitant to attend formal programs of the Governor. I could never visualize that people could be subjected to such kind of fear, such kind of pressure. I called 11 private universities, chancellors and vice chancellors for a meeting. Because I want education environment to improve. I am a visitor. I have authority under the act. They all agreed to come. Suddenly they formed a union. They signed a single document. It was taken from various places in the state to be signed by all. Where are we heading? Are these 11 chancellors and vice chancellors competent to run universities? There's such grave misconduct. I will not sleep over the matter. They will be called to full accountability. I am at it. Media is sleeping over merrily that more than 25 vice chancellors have been appointed without authorization from the governor. Can it ever happen on earth? It happened here, and you people are gagged. Just imagine on 23rd January, a great day. For the first time in the history of this country, Republic Day proceedings started with Prakram Divas, the birth anniversary of Netaji, a great son of Bharatma. I attended a program, notified the government. No one was present. CM had another, everyone was present. Ridiculous. The bureaucracy has to be held accountable. We cannot have bureaucracy which is under iron fist control of the government. They are so politically committed. Are they servants of the constitution? Are they to follow rule of law? Or are they to follow a diktat of an individual? No individual is above constitution. You people have not reacted even to that scenario. The district magistrates unblocked boycott meeting of the Prime Minister. What a shame to all of us. And what a greater shame to media that it doesn't give adequate space to it. Gone are the days where constitution could be taken for a ride. And I am telling this to media because there may be misinformation. No local file is pending with me. I have asked questions. No information commissioner's file is pending with me. I have asked questions. No response. No file with respect to Human Rights Commission is pending with me. I have asked questions. No response. No Howrah bill file is pending with me. I have asked questions. Reena Mitra's file, appointing her as a chairperson of an outfit, is not pending with me. I have asked questions. I have forewarned the finance ministry. I have cautioned the finance ministry that unless they respond to the questions I have asked, they will have a tough time. Before invoking my powers under Article 202 and 205 of the Constitution, I would want every answer well in advance. Their habit to come at a last minute, say we are running of time, I don't buy. I have given to them a directive. A week's time will have to be given to the governor. I will focus on issues, serious irregularities, utilization of public funds for political purposes, and I want my answers before I apply my mind. The government wants to appoint consultants. Out of context, Chief Minister makes an issue of it. Madam Chief Minister, my point is not on appointment of consultants. My point is on method of appointment of consultants. You have not declared how you will appoint them. It is opaque. Every appointment by government has to pass through the test of Article 16. She has failed. Not to reply to the governor is not their choice. I will tell you something which you will be amazed. The attitude of the Chief Minister, I could never imagine such kind of rudimentary ignorance about what she says. On 2nd May 2020, the Honorable Chief Minister, reflecting very poor knowledge of constitutional working, writes to me, quote, "In a nutshell, respected Governor, the crux of the matter which is being missed by you is that if you, A, do not agree with me or my government, B, find that the state is not being run as you like it, C, find wrong decisions, wrong appointments, wrong policies, wrong everything, you may," and then she has audacity to address the governor politely, that the governor will politely bring your grievance to my attention. I am a complainant before her. She has no idea who the governor is, what powers he has. Not write to ministers, department officers, or go to press and public. And if still it is not resolved to your satisfaction, there is unfortunately no other power in you, so long as my government commands the confidence of the legislature. Madam Chief Minister, you couldn't be more wrong. Your understanding of Constitution is lopsided. It deprives the Constitution of its spirit and essence. You are fully accountable to the Governor. It is your duty, constitutional duty, to act according to the Constitution. It is my duty to ensure that Constitution is protected, preserved and defended. How can we have a Chief Minister who says something and does something else? She said at one point of time, "I am ready to give information under Article 167. None has been given. Let me come to the bureaucracy. Bureaucracy under rules, applicable legal regime, is required to be politically neutral. It has to dictate its actions by constitutionalism, by rule of law. And there is a provision. That provision is very, very specific. And that provision says that no officer will go against the rules of 1968. If there is a situation that some superior has given an order, a situation which may be there in the state of West Bengal every day, then the rule says you will have to get it in writing from the superior. Specific rule. And have it at the earliest. We have rules of business, friends of the media, under Article 166(3). Rules of business. And those rules of business are that the governor will be informed of every decision, every communication coming from Delhi, every communication which is shown to the Chief Minister will be simultaneously shown to the governor. Not one has been shown to me. Any response of the government to the central government has to be simultaneously shown to the governor along with the Chief Minister. I can tell you, democracy is in deep peril here. Decimation of human rights. Governance is much away from constitutional norms. Every constitutional institution is being destroyed brick by brick. This can't be allowed, shall not be allowed, will not be allowed. My greetings to you on the eve of Republic Day with a prayer, with a pleading. When would that time come when media will see the writing on the wall? When would that time come when media will make issue of real issues? When would that time come when media will not act just an extension of the ruling party? Did you ask anyone? You gave huge publicity to Mr. Saugat Roy. Mr. Saugat Roy said what? Governor is sending me tweet every day against the Chief Minister. Am I right? You put it in high decibel. All over the country it was put that there is a governor sitting in Rajbhavan, Kolkata, who is daily sending a text message to Mr. Sogat Roy against the chief minister. You reported it. I have been governor from 30th of July 2019. Count the number of days. There will be about more than 750 days. Can issue one message, but you people are decided to do no justice to the governor, no justice to constitution, no justice to rule of law. I put it on my Twitter that Honorable Member Parliament Sogat Roy has interacted with me on WhatsApp only on 6 occasions. All messages I put in public domain. You wouldn't ask that question. Please soul search. Think within. Media is a very important part for democracy to function. Let this fourth pillar in the state of West Bengal not collapse. Once again, my greetings to all of you on the eve of Republic Day, and let us all believe in Constitution, which the architect of Constitution gave us.
Sir, one question, sir.
One second.
Sir, have you received?
I'll take questions one by one.
Sir, have you received all information regarding Howrah bill, since it has been said that the bill is pending with you and people of Howrah, they cannot
Madam,
vote because of this?
how many times have I to tell? The file is not pending with me. Am I clear? No file of the government on any issue whatsoever is pending with me. I don't keep files on my table. I deal with them immediately. Outer limit is 48 hours. So take it very clear. No questions need be asked on this. The file is not pending with me. And I would appreciate if the media goes in the background of the Howrah bill. You will know what kind of a messy situation has taken place. Not only Howrah bill, Lokayukt appointment, Human Rights Commission appointment, Information Commissioner's appointment, Reena Mitra's appointment. No file is pending with me. I've asked them very simple questions. Let me tell you, State Finance Commission is a constitutional body. They send a recommendation. I asked them very simple question. Where is the report of the earlier State Finance Commission? They were required to give a report. That was their constitutional duty. They were appointed for that purpose. No report was given to me. Therefore, no report was sent to Assembly. And the Chief Minister wants same people to be reappointed. Well, we cannot have non-accountable, non-transparent people. The file is with them. As and when it will come to me, I will deal with it. I will deal with it in accordance with law, in accordance with Constitution, in a fair approach, in equitable manner.
Sir, one question. In the context of Sogat Roy, the ruling party also accuses him again and again that you are not acting like a governor.
Sir, forget about it. Did you ask Sogat Roy, where are the tweets?
They always said, allege that you are acting like a BJP president.
Sir, I know. Don't hold brief for anyone. You have your mind of your own. Did you ask Sogat Roy that we gave you such a huge publicity all over the country that the governor is sending WhatsApp message to him every day about Mamata Banerjee? Did you ask him? Did you send a message to him? And the governor has on record gone. No such message. Why does it take you so long to be fair to the governor? Why does it take so long for you to be fair to yourself? You think what they accuse, even the speaker here has accused the governor, day in and day out the bills are pending with me. Here is a speaker who has ridiculed himself that a bill which was rejected by the president during the regime of my predecessor, he went to media and you carried it, is pending with the governor. Sir, before you ask a question, think about it.
They also said that they have
no more questions.
Like a governor like you.
Sir, Howrah bill has been signed.
Are you their spokesperson?
No, I am not.
Then can you give one instance where the governor has acted beyond constitution? Tell me one right now. You are a journalist.
It is their allegation.
Forget their allegation. You tell me. The allegation is, I am a bad man. Is there allegation why I am a bad man? Which is the action of the governor? I will not be cowered down by these tactics, whether they troll on Twitter or otherwise. A governor is not a post office. I don't wear kid gloves. I don't have feet of clay. I am required to protect, preserve and defend Constitution. I hope you will someday pick up courage and think about it.
Sir, have you signed the Howrah Bill or are you still waiting for some answers to be
Madam, how many times I should tell you?
you
If I would have signed,
Is there any recommendation?
or you are looking for some questions which
I have asked them, I have raised issues, they are unable to reply so far. No file is pending with me. As and when the issue will be responded, I will look at it objectively, equitably, fairly, and then take a call under Constitution. It is my prerogative either to assent to the bill or to send it back to the Assembly or to send it to the President. Even lynching bill is not pending with me.
Mr. Governor, you have raised the 122 years of registration. What is your reaction? Because there was a hue and cry and it's still going on regarding the rejection of West Bengal government tableau about Netaji. What is your, since you are the governor of West Bengal?
Would you please give your introduction?
I am Divan of the
Hmm?
Most.
Which paper?
Welcome.
I know, but I want to ask. Have you read the reply of the Union Raksha Mantri?
Yeah.
Do you still want to ask questions?
Now, what is your reaction?
No. My reaction I have given, but no media has covered it. My reaction is, and take note of it, Netaji, who was never given his due for a very long time, number of decades, it was given by the present Union government. 2018, you remember that day? 2018, 21st October, 75 years earlier to that, Azad Hind Force government was formed. The Prime Minister was present at Red Fort. He honored the veterans of Netaji's force, NIA, and the 75th year was commemorated to the great enjoyment, satisfaction of the country. On 30th of December 2018, the Prime Minister went to Port Blair. He went to Port Blair to unfurl the flag, national flag, which 75 years ago, for the first time in the history of this country, was unfurled by Netaji. I have been myself to that place. He changed the name of 3 islands, Ross Island, from where the Britishers used to rule. The name was Netaji Subhash Dweep. Neil Island, Shahid Dweep, and Havelock Island was similarly honored with respect to Swaraj Dweep. Not only that, I am not talking of coin and stamps, but in 2021, on 23rd January, Kolkata became the great spectacle where the Prime Minister of the country declared Netaji birth anniversary as Parakram Divas. And this time, for the first time, Republic Day proceedings, Mr. Bose, have started not from 24 January, but from 23rd January, Parakram Divas and birth anniversary of Netaji. Then the entire nation, more than 1 billion people, raised their head high when they came to know that at India Gate in the canopy, you will have a statue of that great national leader, Netaji. I wish you will ask questions to the quarters concerned. Stop raising these non-issues, you tell them. There is a tableau, enjoy it tomorrow, where you will find Netaji on Rajpath. Optics is not good governance. Advertisements are just money machines. For example, I favor investment. I feel sad when there is no investment in the state. But you in media will never ask, where is that 12,30,000 crore investment? You keep on reporting. Why don't you ask? For investment, you need a climate which must be free of violence, respect for human rights, respect for democratic values, a bureaucracy that is transparent, accountable and acts according to rule of law and constitution, a bureaucracy which is not under the tight fist control of a political party. Therefore, these are the issues I thought on this day I must share with the media. Thank you so much.
There is tableau, no doubt, but it is not from West Bengal. Why?
Sir, I cannot make up for your ignorance. Read the letter of Defense Minister. Well, have you read it? You have not, sir. If you would have read it, you would not ask the question.
But last 8 years, Gujarat tableau is...
Again, you are 100% wrong. Put your facts correct. I know the media here much better now. Much better. Don't force me to say things which I do not wish to say, which are in my heart. They are paining me. Please read Rajnathji's letter. Complete answer is there. He is a responsible senior minister, Raksha Mantri. He written to Mamta ji. Read it. You know about it. Talking of several things which the lady is in the habit of talking day in and day out. You report massively. I ask one question to you. Have you seen print media yesterday? Was governor's function at Netaji statue covered? Covered? You don't feel worried about it? Don't you feel it is emergency like? How come all print media suddenly has gone breaking out what the governor does? Think within, sir, before you ask more questions. Thank you so much. Once again, greetings to all of you. I have great expectations from you. I am a worried man with respect to your activities. I hope you will think today, search your soul, act in the best spirit of Constitution, in the spirit to save the country, so that this nation and the state becomes really big one. Thank you so much.